Nico, a pretty dominant performance from start to finish for your group. What did you make of that game as a full team game for you guys?
I think we had a really solid game and we executed our game plan. That was pretty simple from start to the end, and executed our game plan, and it got us the win.
How big was the penalty kill tonight, particularly that Bratter penalty, that double minor? Just that almost felt like it set the tone for you guys as a group.
Same there. We had our plan, and you always gotta have a plan. So we got in there, and Bratter took the penalty, but we went out there. We knew what to do, and we executed it. And penalty came up huge for us tonight, for sure. And yeah, we got to keep rolling like that.
Are you looking that off the pad? Is that a pass off pad? Or are you looking to?
Not telling you. No. No, I was trying to go over the pad. Kind of missed my shot, but that's usually if I miss my shot, I know I'll go on his pad and maybe it'll bounce to Mercer, and it did. So, but I kind of missed my shot there.
Okay. You guys generated so much off the rush, and you didn't give up anything the other way. Is that kind of a pretty good formula?
For sure, and we knew, like I said, we knew that was in our game plan to stay above these guys. They're quicking up a lot. They're trying to beat us up the ice, and we didn't give them much. So, and for us, we know if we have room, we can make plays.
How happy are you guys for Pally to get that goal? I mean, he works so hard. He's been so great, but just to that's something more for him.
For sure, really happy for Pally, but. Pally means so much for us. I think if you just watch him play, even earlier in the period, he blocked a huge shot. And Pally's a guy, he always brings something to the team, and he's won it. So he's definitely doing something right, and obviously we're all happy for him to get that one. Definitely feels good for him, but. He knows he's an important guy for our group, no matter what happens.
The way you're scoring, do you feel something different in your shot, or is there something you particularly worked on this, or is it just sort of when you feel like you're going, you're going?
Yeah, I think riding the wave right now a bit. It's going in, and I in my career had some phases where they weren't going in, so I'm just keep riding a wave, but. Working on your shot, that's something you do like every summer. I feel like that's an easy thing to work on, and even in practice you can work on your shot. So, I think obviously now I got confidence in my shot and try to use it a little bit more.
Did you see Halsey blow that kiss to the fan?
I did not see that, actually.
So when he was in the penalty box, they were showing him on the big screen, everyone was booing, and he looked up and blew him a kiss. That's Halsey, right?
It's classic Halsey.
Doss, what can you kind of say about that full team, full effort, right the way through that game?
Yeah, obviously we came out with a good start. Started off, and I think we just never let off the pedal. Consistent throughout the full game, and Marky shut the door, and that's all we can ask for.
How much did that penalty kill really, when Jesper was in the box for that double minor, really almost set the tone, going forward?
Yeah, obviously when those situations happen, you really want to react well to it, and I think it gave us a lot of momentum, and we kept running with it. And just those situations, when you react to it in a positive manner, it can really benefit you at the end of the night.
You generated a ton off the rush. What is the more impressive thing, how little you gave up the other way?
Can you repeat that?
I just say you generated a ton off the rush, but is it more impressive how little you gave up the other way?
Yeah, it's great. Obviously, if you looked at it, even the shot totals weren't too much tonight there, but I think we have a lot of speed within our group, and we've been trying to work on a lot of those ozone plays and just trying to create chances off that. But if we can create chances off the rush and get chances right away and then get the puck back, we're going to take that every night. And I think we definitely have been creating a lot more of those than against, and it's been working in our favor.
You've played a lot with Nico over the years, but what is it sort of like right now with your trio and the way you guys have been playing? Obviously, those first 3 goals, the 3 of you contributing there.
Yeah, it's great. Obviously, to have a start like that for the game for our line was huge. But when you're feeling it in there and you want to, get him the puck, and he's shooting and he's scoring and making plays. So we're definitely having a bit of success right now, and we would like to keep that running here this road trip.
We got surprised it wasn't, and then it comes back to you on the rebound. The way he's shooting, you're probably thinking it's going in every time.
Yeah, like he was. I believe I was wondering if he was going to shoot or pass, and he ended up making the right play, and it came right to me. So I'm I'm happy enough to, get chances like that and try to bury them, and it worked out in the good way for me.
And to join us now, and Sheldon, another commanding win here on the road. A great way to start the 3-game road trip. But the thing that stuck out to me the most on Sunday is when you said you didn't like your third period. How do you feel like your team closed out the game tonight?
Yeah, far better. Loved, of course, we're in a position to get it right here today, but I thought we're full marks for all 3 periods here tonight.
Well, Sheldon, geez, you always look for that elusive 60-minute effort, and wow, the power play showed up, the penalty kill, you got great goaltending, all 4 lines contributed. Is this one of those games that you keep the tape and you pull out when you have a little bit of a hiccup moving forward?
Yeah, I know, you summed it up really well. I think all 4 lines, special teams, goaltending, everything was good. I thought the guys stuck with the plan early on. Of course, scoring early really kind of helped solidify our game. It's a low-event hockey game, but the fact that our guys were comfortable in that, I love as well, especially once we got the lead. I mean, we want to keep the game under control and not allow momentum to swing. So a ton of good things here that we can definitely bottle up and take with us.
We'll open it up to the rest of the media.
You talk about momentum swings. How big of that moment was when Bratter took that, double minor, and the way you guys were able to kill that? What did that do for your group?
Yeah, huge moment in the game. As like I said, this is a loud building. When they get momentum on this side, it's really hard to kind of bring it back. So meeting that challenge with the penalty kill was huge. And then you could say the same about how we finished the first period. We take a penalty, have to kill one to start the second, and not only kill it but add to our lead. So just lots of great things here tonight. It was certainly a good night for us for sure.
We've talked a lot about how important Andre Palat is to that line and creating a bit of stability. But nice, to see him get that goal. Even though at first I don't think anyone knew he had that goal.
Yeah, Jack looked pretty convinced on the ice. So we knew pretty quickly that it had gone in. So yeah, thrilled for him. He's worked hard. He stayed with it. He's a pro in every sense of the word. So he just kept going about his business, but like any player, you want it to go in for yourself and build some momentum that way.